Hey beauty, welcome to the Patranila project. If this is your first time joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Please remember to subscribe so you can get alerted every time I post a new video, which is going to be often because I'm rebooting my YouTube channel. Woo, woo. Also, remember to give this video a thumbs up if you like it and click to share it with your friends. So today I am talking about my summer favorites for 2016 in beauty and a couple lifestyle items as well. A bunch of my new favorites come from the Kat Von D collection, and first up is the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Creme. This is a new formulation for Kat, and I love it, love it, love it. So recently I hit pan on my previous concealer, which was the Laura Mercier Magic Concealer, which I liked but wasn't in love with, so I knew I was going to be in the market for a new concealer really soon, and stumbled across this one and absolutely love it. Now, it is a full coverage concealer. No doubt about it, hence the name Lock-It. And it comes with this fancy schmancy wand, which I didn't think I was going to like, but I actually do kind of like it very much. I don't know if you can see that. So as I said, the formulation is really thick. It goes on smooth. It is creamy and totally full coverage. Don't be fooled. And that's what it looks like. It's really, really good. Now, I am not really a full coverage girl. I'm much more of a light to medium coverage generally. Concealers, foundations, the whole bit. But I did recognize that the concealer that I had been using was a little too sheer for me, and I needed something with a little more to it. And this Lock-It absolutely delivers on it. Now, I am using the D33 Warm, which works perfectly for me. It is what is on my face right now, and I was a little concerned about it because it is so heavy. I was wondering if it was going to be as blendable, and it's a little tacky when you first put it on, but it blends out amazingly. It is the best coverage I have ever gotten with anything. Usually when I wear heavier coverage makeup products, I feel like there's a thick layer of something on my face, and this doesn't feel that way at all. It really kind of just looks like your skin, but perfect. It's awesome. The other thing about it is that it blends out really, really well. I was concerned about how it was going to blend with my liquid foundation, but it worked wonderfully. And thanks to one of my other new favorites, the Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer Brush. This brush number is number 40, and it is super soft, and it's kind of a stippling brush. Now, I had always used flat-edged brushes for my concealer and never really considered using anything else, and so I was concerned about this. I thought, oh my God, what am I going to do with this brush? But it's amazing. It helps blend out this really thick concealer. And of course, this is not the right shade for my hand, clearly, but my face is a different color. So I really, really love this brush as well and use it every single day. Love it to pieces. And my third and final from Kat Von D is the Lock-It Setting Powder Brush. I typically don't use a lot of setting powder. Again, I like a dewier finish, something that's a little more sheer and let skin shine through. And I find that when I put powders on, that doesn't happen, because of course that's what powders are supposed to do. It is super soft. The brush number is 20, by the way. Let me see, 20. It is very, very soft, and you'll notice that it's got these tapered bristles, which I haven't seen in powder brushes. I have powder brushes, and they're typically big voluminous balls of, and there's powder everywhere. But this thing is so great because the taper just gets right into all of the corners and contours and crevices and gives a nice, nice finish. I love this brush very much. It is number 20. So that's it for Kat Von D. Next, I am going to more brushes, and it is the My Makeup brush set. You guys maybe have seen these oval brushes, the artist ones, ARTIS, were the original, and super duper expensive. And I was concerned about what one was going to do with this round brush, but you know, I dove right in, and these things give amazing finish to whatever it is that you're wearing. So you can use it with liquid, cream, and powders and get an amazing blend. I had no idea that this kind of thing was possible. And the best thing about the My Makeup brush set is it is far, far less expensive than the artist brushes. I can't speak to the artist brush quality or the comparison therein because I've never used the artist brushes. People love them, but people are also in love with the My Makeup brush set too. So you can get a set for yourself. I will put a link down below. Of course, there will be links below for every product that I talk about today. But these are amazing. Okay, so moving on, we are at lip coverage. This is the NYX Liquid Suede, and this color is Stone Fox. I loves it. This has amazing coverage and incredible staying power, and it is one of the prettiest gray, blue. It's gorgeous. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Now, you gotta be pretty confident to pull off a lip color like this, and it's not something that I wear on an everyday, but absolutely love it. This is the NYX Liquid Suede. And then also in the NYX line, which is in the other direction, this is a neutral, and it is Butter Gloss, the NYX Butter Gloss. And this shade is Ginger Snap, which I'm wearing right now. And it is creamy and smooth and has just the right amount of gloss, and you're not gonna look like you got clown glossy lips, and it gives good coverage and good color. And I like this because it's a good neutral for fall. And I'm just gonna be fancy and put a little bit more on right now. Yummers. Loves it. Okay, and that brings me to a little bit of skincare. This is the Le Après Soleil After Sun Lotion, which is just what it says, an after sun lotion. Now, I have used a number of after sun products, but they've typically been gels, and I found that they were a little light and didn't necessarily offer much moisture, which is really a thing that I need after I've been in the sun, and certainly after I've been to the beach with the sand, which is very drying. But this is a lotion that is amazing because it has good body. So you really feel like you've got some moisture going, but it's not so heavy that you feel weighted down or anything like that. So it's kind of thin and it blends in, it soaks in quite easily, leaves your skin with a nice sheen. You can see the sheen on my hand. It's wonderful. I love it. And it smells so good. It smells so good. I discovered this in a glossy box that I received this summer, which brings me to one of my next favorite things, which is the Glossy Box. Glossy Box is a beauty subscription service, if you didn't know, and they have been around for quite some time, and I used to have a subscription to Glossy Box, but I gave it up because I wasn't really thrilled with the quality of samples that they were giving. But they have really stepped up their game and done some amazing boxes over this last year. One of which is this one. This was the June box, and it's a Tony box. So it's themed for the Tony Awards, and it's this lovely red, which is a special box for this one. And they had another one that was the City of Lights, which was all about Paris, and there were some wonderful products in that one as well. So I'm really impressed with what Glossy Box is doing these days. So I highly recommend them as a subscription box service. If you haven't tried them, give it a shot. And lastly, I am reading Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. And Elizabeth Gilbert is the author of Eat, Pray, Love. That's where most people know her from, which I read, and I love the story, and I think Elizabeth is a fine writer. But Big Magic is basically creative living beyond fear. And so a person like myself who has a lot of creative endeavors and a lot of creative hopes and dreams, it's been an amazing book to help me, A, get out of my own way, B, learn to live with the fears of being a creator, and live a more creative life on a day-to-day basis. So I highly recommend it. Again, Big Magic, Creative Living Beyond Fear by Elizabeth Gilbert. Good stuff. So that's it. Today was quick and dirty. We got an easy look at some of my summer favorites for 2016 and early fall 2016. I will be back next week with another video for you. So I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And you can also visit my blog where there are lots more product reviews and things of that nature at thepatranilaproject.com. Thanks so much for stopping by, and I will see you soon, gorgeous.